So today is definitely going to be a baking day. How I'm feeling. Lots to do, lots to prep ready for the holidays, ready for Christmas. So I made a sourdough yesterday. I'm still learning with sourdough, and I haven't made that many. I've done a lot of sourdough discard, so I'm actually going to do a recipe with sourdough discard today. But this is going to be a bread, so we're going to have roast in a stew. I'm going to make that, and we're going to have it with sourdough. So I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know if anyone out there is an expert, but if you have any tips, if you see me do something which isn't thought of as being a good idea, then please let me know. But if anyone has any questions, I'm happy to talk about it, or I'm happy to do a video on how I got to this point, because it's not the same as a yeasted dough. So it's not the same as a yeasted dough in that you make it all, let it prove, you know, beat it back, let it prove, and then cook it. This took much of yesterday to get to this point, so it's a labour of love. It takes time to do your sourdough, but it feels like it's going to be a good one. I'm hoping it's got a nice... I haven't tried any flavours yet, but I'm thinking I might do my next one, maybe. Depends how this one goes. We'll see. I'm getting a very consistently good crumb, but I'm not getting consistent on the inside yet, so we'll see. So this just has to sit for half an hour now, so I'll move on to my next job. I've just got my stock on for the stew, and that is a really good tip actually if you're someone who cooks, to save all your vegetable scraps, put them in the freezer, and then when you're ready to do a stock, when you need a stock for something like a stew or a soup or whatever, boil the freezer scraps for about an hour or so, just in water. You can add herbs and things, but because I add them to the stew or the soup or whatever, I don't tend to add it, I just add water, and it makes the most delicious vegetable stock. And I love the fact that I'm using stuff which is I throw away otherwise. Yeah, I know you can compost, obviously. I've never done that yet, so I would like to, but I've never. I'm a bit scared. I don't really know why, but I will. I'll do it. I'll get over my fear. So yeah, so that's going to blip away for about an hour or so, and got the oven on ready to go. So for the sourdough, and that's just sitting here. So next up we've got mince pies I'm going to be making, and I'm going to be making some sourdough discard cheese crackers, which are so tasty. They're really, really good. So I'll be making them. I've actually already made them, because the thing with sourdough recipes, usually they have to sit in the fridge for a bit. So I made those at the weekend, and I did a batch at the weekend, and now I'm doing more. And I've also got lemon sourdough muffins as well. And they are so tasty. Again, which I made yesterday, which I just need to package up and put into the oven and cook. Very tasty. So that was my view from my kitchen window, and there's a pheasant just walking by in the garden. I love that we've got this place where just random things can happen. I see so many things out my window when I'm just washing up. Okay, I'm going to put the sourdough on now. It's puffed up so nicely. So I'm really hoping that this will be a really nice one. But we'll see. I haven't got the times down yet. I don't really know what times I'm doing. So I'm going to do 25 minutes at first with the lid on and see what happens. And then see what it looks like. So I've got a bit of time while the bread's in the oven, before I then take the lid off. It's my mother-in-law's birthday in a couple of weeks, on New Year's Eve actually. So I need to wrap her birthday present, and then we've got some Christmas presents for her, so we've got to wrap those to post those to her. Got to get on that really. So it's good. It feels nice. I'm so grateful for these days where I feel able to, because of my circumstances, but also able to because I give myself the time to cook. I really enjoy cooking and baking, and quite often it's a functional thing, and it's still functional because I'm making the bread for dinner, and I'm making the muffins for the kids' snacks, and I'm making mince pies for the family and whatever. But it's a nice kind of functional. I don't have to do it for them, you know. I can just buy snacks from the shop, but it feels nice to be giving them good food and whatever. So to actually put some time aside to do that feels really nice, rather than just. So my actual job is I'm an origami artist, so I make origami things like these Christmas tree earrings, but most of the time I'm making other earrings. We've got new ones coming out early next year, and I make animal cards, freestanding animal cards. So like an elephant or whatever would sit with a note, a handwritten note there, say happy birthday or happy anniversary or whatever. Made from origami, and they look so cool. And so that's my main job, or teaching, which I haven't gone back to yet, but I'm thinking I might do, maybe. So to give myself permission to do these days feels good when I feel like I'm allowed. And I feel like I'm allowed today. Some gorgeous goat's milk soap from a local company which has just started up called Crofter's Apothecary. They're based in just north of here, Helmsdale I think she said, and smells so strong. I think my mother-in-law's going to absolutely love it. But they've just started out, the two of them, and they own two crofts each of goats, and they've just come together. One makes honey as well, I think, and they use the goat's milk to make the soap, and apparently it's really good for your skin if you've got issues on your skin, so hopefully she'll really like it. Another thing which we get each year, we've done it for a few years now, is a calendar which we've created, and so of different pictures each month of the family doing various things. Yeah, and I think it's really lovely. So actually the one on the front is of their nanny just laughing after falling off the slide. Memories like that are just so precious, aren't they? Oh, the alarm's going off for the bread. Let's go and have a check. Amazing. So I think we're good. I don't know. I'm going to put it in. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to put it in for another 5 more minutes. This is looking so good. Oh, I forgot to cut it. I forgot to score it. That's the first time I've done that. I forgot to score the bread. It's really important to score sourdough so you can let the air escape from underneath. And I forgot. Hopefully that doesn't affect. Hopefully that doesn't affect the middle of it. We'll see. Okay, so now it's now we're going on to the lemon muffins. Oh, I haven't got enough cases. We sometimes use them in the lunches for school, so I'm assuming that's where they are. But anyway, so I made this lemon mixture yesterday, and then what happens is you cold ferment it overnight. Or for a few hours, and it thickens up, and it's called cold fermenting because it's the sourdough flavour enhances overnight, so the longer you leave it, and these are so beautiful. They also get a bit lighter if you leave it to cold ferment. So these are so light and fluffy and so lemony and tasty. I've made double the recipe, so I've got a lot to cook. But that's okay. We all love them. So I've burnt it. Disappointingly, I've burnt it after all that time. It's because the oven's broken. So I'm using the top oven, and if you catch it at a point, because it's a grill as well, the filament's obviously at the top. If you catch it at a point where it's then heating up the filaments, it then burns more. So I only put it on for 10 minutes, and on every recipe it says 20, at least with the lid off. But that's in an oven. So last time I did it on 10, it was fine. But when I did it on 15, it was not fine. This time I've done it on 10, and it's not fine. However, it still tastes nice inside. So as long as I haven't ruined it because of the because I forgot to cut it, score the top. As long as I haven't ruined it for that reason, we'll be fine. Because it's just a bit crusty on top, but it's still, the flavour is gorgeous. So that's what I like about sourdough. It's quite forgiving. I hope. So this is we've got the lemon muffins, of which I'm going to add the topping of lemon. I'm going to add some lemon icing to the top. Got a whole load of sourdough crackers ready for yumminess. And we've got the sourdough, which feels good, but let's cut it open and see. Sounds good. Lovely and soft, but I think because it's too soft. Wow! That looks amazing! And it's not sticky. The crumb looks good. Nice distribution of air pockets. Yeah, I think that's going to be really tasty. Woohoo! So I didn't quite make the mince pies. I ran out of time to make the mince pies before I had to come and get the kids from school. So I am either going to make them with the kids later, but probably not, because they've got other bits and bobs they need to do, Christmas cards, etc. So I'll probably just make them another day. So unfortunately you won't get to see them in this video, but it's just your basic pastry, shop bought pastry. I bought some mincemeat from the local shop near, crafter near here, who did some gorgeous homemade mincemeat. So, well, hopefully it's lovely. So I'm going to add that into each one with some, you know, little stars or whatever on top. They should look good. Hopefully they'll taste just as tasty. But oh my god, look at the view that we have currently got at my children's school. Because the sun sets so early here, the sun is actually setting and it's only 3 o'clock. But wow, isn't that absolutely beautiful?